The history of research on the brain and behavior begins in antiquity. Throughout history, the brain has not always been seen as the main source for regulating behavior. Different cultures often had more appreciation for the heart and digestive organs compared to the brain. With regard to the mummification process, the Egyptians valued and preserved the liver, lungs, stomach, intestines, and the heart, while the brain was thrown away. The Bible, as well as Aristotle, also put a strong emphasis on the heart in reference to various behaviors. In approximately 350 BCE, Herophilus, known as the father of anatomy, discovered new information about nerves through the dissection of animals, including humans. Galen, known as the father of medicine, healed wounded gladiators and documented behavioral changes that occurred after a head injury. This discovery showed that the brain and behavior were related to each other. Leonardo da Vinci created portraits depicting images of the nervous system. Descartes suggested the idea of spinal reflexes and a neural pathway. He believed that they both interact with the pineal gland because the pineal gland is singular and was unique to humans. Descartes also proposed the concept of dualism, which is that the body and the mind are separate from each other. The body controlled physical processes, and the mind controlled spiritual processes. Phrenology is the idea that bumps on the skull represented larger brain areas that corresponded to specific behaviors and skills. Paul Broca suggested that the ability to speak was confined to a specific place in the brain and provided supporting evidence for this idea with the autopsy of a patient that struggled with speech. There was only one area of his brain affected, which is now called Broca's area. Consciousness is the state of being alert and oriented to oneself and their surroundings. Behavioral neuroscience is advancing at a tremendous rate. New information about neuroscience is always arising. Due to the increasing amount of interest in the field of neuroscience, there are a few words. These are neuroscience, neuron, and neural. They are appearing more frequently on Google searches, English books, and scientific articles. In addition, several universities are adding the neuroscience major to their list of majors.